And I would say not just in Will County, because this is going to be legal in this state. And there are no walls between counties. And people move around, they travel, they shop. So if there are cost increases associated with the legalization of cannabis, I think it's going to be really important to collect some amount of tax revenue.
Steve, you have a comment regarding the tax?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a different opinion probably than most of the people on the board, but to me, this is a regressive tax, and we don't need to be taxing the people of Illinois any more money. And all this is a mindset that maybe there's a windfall of cash going to come in. Maybe there isn't. But we don't even need the money at this point. We don't know what we need, what we don't need. But I know one thing, that when you talk about the black market, if you're charging 40 cents on a dollar tax, why would people, they would go get the bag of legal pot, so they got the legal bag, then go see their drug dealer and get the stuff off the street because it's cheaper. I mean, people aren't stupid. I mean, people want to get their stuff. I don't smoke pot, so I call it stuff. But they get that stuff on the street and they pay a buck for one, let's just say they pay $10 for a gram. I don't even know what it costs. Now you go to the dispensary and it costs $14 for the same gram. And then you're going to try and sell it like it's better stuff. Well, maybe the stuff that their guy has on the street is just as good or better. You don't know. None of us are out in the street buying it, I don't think. So to me, this is like promoting the black market, for one thing. And the other thing is that why should we be taxing the people on the bottom layer of society all the time? You know, the people that ain't millionaires. Because the people that are millionaires, they don't really care. So the poorer people are paying the gas tax, 19 cents, right? You're paying, how many taxes went up? I think it was 20 taxes went up this year from the state of Illinois. Who pays them? All the people that live here. That means poor people and middle class people. And who's going to do most of the pot stuff? The poor people and the middle class people, right? So you're going to charge them some more tax. What the hell? I think it's totally wrong.
Thanks, Ian. Mike?
I had a couple comments. I do agree with Steve on one point, and that is the black market sales will go up. That's what's been shown in other states. When you look at 35 to 40 cent tax, 40% tax, which when you put all the taxes on it, that's what it will be. Black market will be cheaper. And if you look at Colorado as an example, their black market sales did go up. I don't agree with Steve on the tax. I do think we ought to tax. Even if we opt out here, there are municipalities that are going to sell it, and as Jim said, we are going to have costs. One thing that I'm going to suggest when we come to the resolution, which says that it would go into the county cannabis retailer's occupation tax fund, I'm going to suggest that in the resolution we amend it to say that that money will go to the health department and to Kathleen Burt's office for drug prevention initiatives. All that money should go there. I know everybody thinks this is going to be a big windfall. You know, the state's anticipating $57 million, and that's based on about a 25 to 30% tax. We're going to have maybe 3.75%. At most, we may see $80,000 in taxes. This isn't going to be a giant windfall for the counties. It is going to be for the state, and we did see this when we went to NACO again, that the states are profiting greatly on it. But the counties are not. The counties are incurring more costs than the money that they're bringing in. So it's not going to be a windfall for the counties, for sure. But I am going to propose that amendment that we take that money and have that go to the health department, because I think that's where the biggest costs are going to be. I know that the sheriff's department is going to have to police this, but they can do that in normal course of their action, just like they do now when they make a stop for an arrest. The courts will have some additional cases, certainly, but I think the health department and Kathleen Burke's initiatives are gonna suffer the most, and I think that's where the money should go from this fund.
Okay, all of the money, man? All?
Yes.
Rachel?
Yeah, first I want to say to Steve's point that this is not a regressive tax. This is a user tax. You choose to purchase this item just like alcohol or cigarettes. So it's not imposed on everybody. It's imposed on only those who want to use the product. So I do encourage taxes like that. As far as Mike's point, that was the point I was going to, an opposite point was that I like the fact that it was being put into its own fund so that we could see how much money is being brought in. You know, we've already set our budget so we can see where is enforcement needed, where is the health department with education, but ultimately I would like to see some of this money go to reparations of people it's wronged in the past. And so where those services are best at, we don't know yet. And so I'd like to see how this money comes in. If indeed there is income coming in, we can set that in next year's budget. But Mike, to your point, if you think there's no money coming in, then why would we put that in the health department's budget? And they might be relying on money that wouldn't be there, so that would be unduly punishing them.
They're gonna be affected.
Right, so I think that by having it in a separate fund, and that was the point I was gonna make, because I like that part of it, that this is gonna be tracked separately, so that when we work on next year's budget, we can see what money came in and where is it best spent, and then we can have a whole lot of conversations and workshops about the best place to use that money. So I don't think adding an amendment here, pigeonholing that money may or may not, that money may or may not be there is appropriate with this tax.
Julie?
And I just had a question for Rachel. You mentioned reparations. Can you give us more?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of? What is
People who have
it?
been primarily affected by being in prison because of marijuana are people of color. And so people who are being released now, that, you know, they have to have their records expunged, and then how does that work for them to get jobs and housing in our area? In the past, because you've had a record, you have to reveal that. It's very difficult for those individuals to get housing or employment. That's not, like temp agencies who then further, you know, have wage theft. So we want to make sure that we're setting up opportunities here locally so that people have an opportunity to be on our tax bases and have an equal footing. So what does that mean? I don't know. I guess it depends on how the state expunges it, how quickly they expunge their records. You know, we want to right the wrongs of what was illegal is now legal. And it's not fair for people to not be able to get jobs because of it.
Jackie, doesn't matter.
I would agree with Rachel, and really on the point of like where we put this money, we are separating it out, which is great. I think we need to really take a long look and see how much money and where it should go. I don't necessarily believe it should go to Kathleen Burke. Her primary objective is dealing with the opioid crisis. We don't know that there's a marijuana crisis, and certainly nobody has presented any data here that suggests that if somebody uses marijuana, all of a sudden they're going to go out and start buying opioids. Yeah, I would say just the opposite, if anything. And to Steve's point, Steve, remind me, we never want to go for a drink together, because I'm guessing your alcohol would be black market as well, because we tax the hell out of alcohol.
A lot of it is, Jackie. I mean, if I owned a bar, I would probably get arrested for buying stuff at Kenwood.
I want to say that I support what Rachel is talking about, keeping it in a separate fund, because I think that it's important, as our responsibility, to keep track of this closely, to see how we, can use that money to help our residents. Also, to speak to her point, part of the state law is, you'll have to read it for all the descriptions, but there's something called the 3 Rs, which what she is speaking about is actually going to be part of what the state is going to be helping to fund. I think it would be interesting to see how that goes with the state and if we can supplement that in some way. But I do agree that we need to tax this as much as we can and keep it separate so that we're able to really be responsible with that money and see, I think it'll give us a really good idea of where we're at once this, it's like a good way to keep track of where we're at and what we need to fix throughout the process of this cannabis becoming legal in our state.
Oh, Sue.
I just wanted to let the committee know that I am working on a position paper that will be sent to the county board office prior to the executive committee meeting on Thursday. I just wanted to make a correction. According to an article that was in the Journal of American Medical Association, Internal Medicine, September 2018, opioid death rate is accelerated in jurisdictions legalizing marijuana use. So there's not just anecdotal information out there, there is factual information, and much of that will be discussed in my position paper later this week.
Thanks, Sue. Next, Kurt and Gloria.
Mr. Chairman, I've heard some resolutions being introduced this morning and earmarking this money. I think I would be very much interested in seeing how much when that table comes out, what this would generate, and then secondly, we can start this dialogue of where it should go. But I think I would be very much interested in seeing how much. If we're talking about taking the whole pot and giving it to one department, I'll be interested in knowing, first of all, how much we're talking about generating, and then we can talk about some resolutions that should be spent.
Thanks. Gloria?
All right. So, I know, so I like, yeah, my turn. So again, I understand, I know it's a tax, a fund, but I still think we need some clarification that the funds from, the money from this fund will go to help offset costs incurred by the sale of cannabis. Because there's nothing in there to say that. So you're collecting it, and it can go anywhere. So I do think it would be nice to have some kind of clarification statement to say that the funds are going to be used in, you know, in whatever way we see fit, but to offset costs we incur as a county for the sale. So.
Denise?
Thank you. I just go to that point, maybe the language that we want to have is, we collect it into a separate fund, but the language in there is to offset the impact of cannabis use, period. Broad enough that allows us to get health department, sheriffs, or wherever we need. But an understanding that that is what we're going to do with the money. But we first see what it is, with the understanding that it goes to the impact.
Rachel?
I don't necessarily think that's a bad idea, but my concern is long-term, you know, if this normalizes it, we don't say, oh, alcohol sales has to go to the offset of alcohol anonymous or, you know, problems like that. So in the long term, as this normalizes and becomes less of a shock value to our society, have we just pigeonholed ourselves into forcing money into areas that maybe would not need it in the long run? So I understand it's a solution to what Gloria's brought up, that we could, I guess, spend this money anywhere right now, but in the long term, we don't do that with some of our other taxes, so I would have concerns about doing that with this one.
Jackie, did you?
I would just say that that also would potentially prohibit us unless we add some additional language from dealing with the reparation costs, as Rachel brought up. Because there are costs to the people who have been incarcerated, even at costs we don't even know about. And people are going to be needing to clear their record. We don't know what that is yet. We just don't know. So I would hate to really pigeonhole that money too much until we really know what we're talking about.
Jim?
Okay, well, let me say, earlier I supported the tax. I won't support this resolution because of that. The resolution should just be the tax.
Right.
Period. The whole thing should be taken out on how you're going to use it.
But there's nothing that says how to use it, it just says it has to be put in a fund.
Yeah.
Well,
And then names the fund, that's it.
That's it. This is Mike's idea.
So you're going to do a special fund, right? And then,
Talk about it later.
We can define the fund later.
and I do agree though, that it should be to mitigate the impact. Now let me tell you about reparations in Will County. You know, part of the problem we have in Will County in general, you know, and I used to run into these folks once in a while, hang around the sand, so we go and of course they're usually out there asking for something. And you know, when the prison system releases people, they just open the door. Here you go. You know, and where are they at? They're in Will County. And they become, actually, Will County, I don't want to say problems, but certainly these are people that are let out, they have no resources, they have no money. and hanging on this Walmart parking lot, you know. Are those Will County's responsibility, or is that the state's responsibility? I'm just saying that you gotta be very careful, because they are perhaps in dire situations, you know, they look for everything they can get, you know. And I'm not saying they're scamming, but they want to survive.
If a system they can survive in, maybe it would be a
They want
different.
to survive. But my point is, though, is when they're let out of these state facilities, they just come in here, you know, now they're Will County residents.
They are responsible.
They're our responsibility. No, I think they're the state's
Well,
responsibility.
they're
I understand. We'll also move on, but.
Jim, I disagree with you that 20 years in corrections, they don't just open up the door and let them out, trust me.
All right, they give
We get transportation money, they give an address, and they go back home wherever they get that address.
Some of them.
That's my defense of the state.
Don't defend the state. You don't work for them anymore.
Now you're both wondering, it's about a tax.
Okay, okay. Okay with the resolution as is?
Yes.
All right, I'd like the motion to close the public hearing.
Motion. Second.
Okay. Now roll call.
Don't start talking about horses.
Second.
Here.
Ballinger,
No.
this is public hearing.
Oh, you're
Perry,
Yes.
Brizalone, Eustace,
Yes.
Ventura, and Harris are on public hearing.
We don't have to do any discussion now, we do it.
Right.
Motion to accept the ordinance,
Yeah.
resolution.
I
It says ordinance pronounced.
will
And it
second
said to
that,
adopt the Will County retail operation tax. That's number 2.
and I'll second the motion.
The motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
No.
Okay, roll call.
Rainier,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Ballinger,
No.
Perry,
Yes.
Brizalone, Eustace,
No.
Ventura,
Yes.
and Harris.
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Okay, next item